What is up, y'all? So today I'm going to do a photo walk around. Very excited. I'm gonna head out to Mere Island, that is here in Vallejo, California, and it is such a strange place. So Mere Island used to be like a military base or something along those lines, and there are a slew of really strange abandoned buildings mixed with lots of industrial type things. So we're gonna do a photo walk around that space and capture some images. Let's go. What is up, y'all? So I'm back from my photo walk, and it was an interesting experience. I want to take a moment to have a conversation about what it's like to be Black in this country, and from the standpoint of our mutual interest, photography, what it's like to be a Black photographer and artist in this country. So the place that I was shooting in today, I've done photo walks there before with a friend who isn't Black, and we had a great time. While we were in this area, it's really industrial. We got approached by a security guard, and that security guard basically told us, have fun and be careful. And that was it. And we stayed there for as long as we wanted to. We explored until the light was gone, and we left. And that was a much different experience from what I had today. So I was out by myself doing this photo walk, and the reason I went back to the same location is because with my original walk that I did with my friend, when I was taking my film out of my Mamiya, I accidentally dropped it and the film unrolled. So it got exposed to light, it was ruined, and I wasn't able to get any shots or develop that film, unfortunately. So I wanted to go back and reshoot some of the images, shoot more video footage so that I could, one, just reclaim some really lovely shots I felt I captured, and then have footage for the video. And so my experience today was much different. I was walking through, I'd been there like walking around for about maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and a security guard passed. I didn't think anything of it because we had had a really pleasant interaction with the security guard last time, so I didn't think anything of it. And then he like looped back and kind of paused, like didn't get too close to me, but was just kind of sitting in their truck just watching me. And red flags went off. It felt extremely uncomfortable and very different from what happened last time, where when the security guard saw us, he just approached us in the car and talked to us. This guy just kind of sat there, and so I decided that I should leave. So I turned around to walk away, and as I was leaving the facility, he just kind of slowly followed me and kept his distance and just still didn't say anything. And it was really unnerving. I just wanted to get out of there. I didn't want to have an interaction with this person at this point. I just wanted to leave, and it just made me think of a lot of things. It brought up feelings of anger and frustration at the differences, the night and day differences between those two experiences that I had in the same place. And it was really pretty frustrating, anger-inducing, and upsetting. And it made me think of another experience that I've had. I recently purchased myself a really great Sekonic light meter, the really bomb one, this guy that does spot metering and incidental metering. I'm really excited to have it. And I took it out for my first shoot, and maybe a couple of minutes into walking around and metering with this guy, the thought popped in my head of, what if someone thinks it's a gun? What if someone thinks it's a gun and calls the police on me? What if someone thinks it's a gun and does me harm? What if a cop thinks that it's a gun? I got upset, honestly, because I don't know how many non-Black photographers look at their Sekonic light meter and worry about that. Have those thoughts that someone may misinterpret their totally benign photographic tool as a weapon. Because let's be honest, This year, so many things have been guns that weren't. And for years and decades, so many things have been guns that weren't. Candy, cell phones, a sandwich. And as ridiculous as that should sound, it's not ridiculous, because it's a fact of being a Black American. So today was not fun. It was not as fun as it could have been. And it took a little bit of joy out of shooting for me today, to be honest. I'm not gonna, of course, let it break my spirit in relation to shooting, because I love this and I'm gonna keep doing it. But I wanted to be honest. I wanted to talk about what it feels like, what it looks like, the actual differences that exist navigating something as benign as going out in the world with your camera equipment on the streets and taking photos. You know, I really don't have a lot more to say. So I'm just gonna say, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.